everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Pichonniere Valley. We are in August and I've started working on our fields here. We need to get the fields ready for, crops that we're gonna plant because next month is planting season again, believe it or not. And our fields require lime, they require fertilization. I think I'm gonna go with Slurry this time round. Because seeing as next month it is September and we're not allowed to apply slurry in the winter months. What's going on here? Why is this not aligned correctly? You see that there's like a gap. There's like a gap here. Oh, it's not a gap, it's just a visual thing. Okay, well, everything's okay. No need to be alarmed. Anyways, yeah, we're not allowed to apply slurry during the autumn and winter months, I guess you could say. And so I think slurry is the way to go for this round of fertilization. And maybe I'll just get the manure converted to digestate, or maybe I'll just take a contract or something to apply our extra manure because oh, and we are out of lime because well, we will pass our allowed capacity of manure next month as well, so that's the thing as well. I need to address that. Yeah, so that's the plan basically for today. The green beans are ready. I don't think we're gonna have enough time for that today, so this might be done tomorrow in the next episode. Yeah, I guess that's the plan for today. In between the episodes, I have tried this manure bucket here, manure silage bucket. And it is pretty good. However, it is a bit much for our tiny New Holland tractor, so I won't be using it for now. It didn't cost a lot. I honestly don't remember how much, but it was really cheap, so I'm gonna keep it. And maybe once we upgrade the small New Holland, then we will be able to utilize it. We have had some calves being born, which is great. Our calf barn is nearly at full capacity. That's very, I'm very happy about it. We will be selling some bulls, I think, today that have reached a good age and that have produced or bred our cows a few times, or have produced a few offsprings, I want to say. Because I've read in the documentation for the realistic livestock that bulls cannot mate with their with their daughters, essentially, which is actually pretty accurate to real life. You don't want to mess up genetics and stuff. It's not good. So we will get rid of our oldest bulls. I think we've got some upcoming stars, which are being which are living life right now. They're too young to breed our cows, but at some point they will be able to do that, and that's going to be just fine. This field is really small. Takes but a minute to have it all limed. So in other news, the T7 is back in the workshop again. If you guys remember in the previous episode or last I saw you, I put it in for a good service and there was nothing wrong with the service. However, we got hit again with faulty, it's not parts this time, it's actually faulty consumables. I don't know what that means actually, but I got a message from the ADS mod. I'll put that on screen for you guys right now, and I believe it's got to do with maybe the wrong fluids were put in the tractor or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but that means I had to perform another service, which is really annoying because I went for the preventative service, if you guys remember, which was quite expensive really, and so I put it in for just a standard service this time round. Is this the correct GPS lane? Yes, it is. And so, yeah, it's in the shop again, and it's gonna be out till noon, till 2 p.m., which is really annoying. I was hoping to do some field work with it today, and not with the Fiat. Don't get me wrong, I do like the Fiat, but the T7 is much more powerful. So yeah, this is why I'm in the Fiat. Also, yes, I have attached the weight because well, the spreader is heavy when it's filled with lime. So yeah, in any case, the New Holland is in the shop right now. Kind of annoying. I was looking in the ADS settings. You guys have just probably seen that when we opened the menu about to maybe see if there's a way to reduce these things from happening. I want them to happen because it's realistic, right? But we've had that happen before, twice, I believe, right? Once was even with the New Holland, the previous one, the TM1 190 that we had. We got hit with faulty parts as well. And also, I honestly, I really don't like the fact that if something like that happens, IRL, right? You would have the shop reimburse you for something. It's just how it is, right? But in the game with this mod, it doesn't happen. It doesn't work like that, and I wish it would, because I shouldn't be paying for a another service if the shop has made a mistake, right, and used the wrong parts or the wrong consumables or whatever that may be, right? I should be reimbursed for the fix or whatever, right? Yeah, maybe that's something they will add to the mod in the future. I don't know. In any case, another thing I thought of is maybe upgrading our seeder, because it is a 3 meters seeder, and honestly, I think we've come to a point where we can manage with something larger, right? I'm not sure which one I'm gonna go for. There aren't a lot of mods, believe it or not. Or I'm just trying to find the GPS line. There it is. There aren't a lot of mods that are like between 3 and let's say 6 meters that are small scaled, I want to say, right? All the 6 meters seeders, well, most of them are like large, heavy, towable things. And I think we're gonna have issues with us using ADS, right? If I'm to go for one of these. So let me while we're doing this. So if we take a look here at the seeders category in the shop, all the 6 meters ones, right, are heavy, big lump of machines. And yeah, there's not like a nice compact one that isn't towable. So I'm gonna have to dig around in the old mod hub, and maybe I'll find something. Maybe I won't, I don't know. There is another or a bigger version of the one that we're using. I think it's the Unia. It's called. It's not the Unia. Do you know the cyan one, the light blue one, which is 4 meters. Or maybe I'll just upgrade to that. We will get an extra meter in width, which is completely fine, right? And that's gonna make our life a bit easier. Also, I'm not sure. Can this tractor actually pull our disc? Now that I think of it. This is 160 horsepower. Our disc requires, I believe, 160 horsepower as well. So that means we may have to wait until noon to actually disc our 2 fields here. So maybe we'll just move on to applying Slurry. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I have confirmed it. The disc requires 140 horsepower. This is 165 tractor. I think this might be a bit much for it, towing it or using it uphill in fields 14, and maybe even here in field 8. Though I'm not sure, but definitely in field 14. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for the New Holland to come out of service. Hopefully everything's gonna be okay with it this time round. This is full with Slurry, but I want to test something. We're gonna do that together with you guys. Let's dump all of the Slurry here in the tank. Does it actually show it here? I think it is rising. Very slightly though. This is a massive tank. But I want to see what happens when I try to pull Slurry out of our 2 new barns before we move on to actually getting Slurry back again from this tank. Let's go ahead and try that now. I'm very curious because I haven't tried that before, or yet I should say. So we have a Slurry point here, and this barn This barn has 2,000 liters of slurry. This barn has 1,300 liters of slurry. Okay, so they are sort of like sharing. I'm not sure how much each barn has. So let's see if it's actually going to pull the slurry. Sorry about that camera movement. It's just I got stuck in the trees. Let's see if it's actually going to pull all the slurry from the tank. Okay, from both barns, I should say. Okay, so that's 1995 liters. I'm gonna have the help menu open here. How much slurry does this have now? 0. Okay, so it did pull everything from this barn. And it did pull everything from this barn, but we got less than the stated amount here. That's all a bit strange to me, I don't know. I am happy though that it is getting all of the slurry though from both barns, so I'm gonna roll with it. Because yeah, everything's like sort of sharing but not sharing, and yeah, I don't know. Just kind of strange. Also, I can confirm that clover and alfalfa on this map, anyways, they regrow without you needing to replant them. So this field is growing 2 out of 5. The alfalfa feed is actually ready to harvest. It is 2 out of 4, and it is ready to harvest. So we're not going to do that yet. We're going to wait until it's fully grown, which means we're going to get another alfalfa cut this year, which is fantastic. So if it's like 2 out of 4, so that's 3 out of 4 and 4 out of 4. So in October, which is really late, we are going to see another alfalfa cut, which is fantastic, really. Yeah, but for now, let's get this AI worker going here. This does need fertilization, yeah, as we can see. Not a lot, but that's what we have. Or that's why we have Slurry 4. Do we need to set any schemes here? Natural grazing. Oh, we need to reactivate the natural grazing. There we go. The Massey Ferguson is gone back to the store, of course. I was really impressed by it. I think it's gonna be replacing the Fiat sooner rather than later. But for now, let's just cue the music. And let's put slurry on all of our fields that need slurry, basically. Yeah, let's get it done.
Close to violet on a Sunday, nearly made it into bloom, but I know, oh, the ordinary Monday turning back to blue. Long for what's to come, keep forgetting how to make it known before it's already gone.
Full of post-its in the ceiling of things I like to follow through, but I hold on. Visionary, sunlight shows an empty room.
Long for what's to come, keep forgetting how to make it known before it's already gone. Looking back too soon is how you know. Did the moment even make it past the room?
Alright, so seeing as we have nothing to do now till about 2 p.m. when the new Holland is ready, I figured we might go ahead and do some chores that usually I do off cam. First of which is to deliver some milk here to the dairy. I might need to get some more fuel actually, now that I think of it. It's a good opportunity to demonstrate one of cool mods that I've seen, that I found out about lately. It is a nice fuel tank that you can put on this truck right here. But here we are in the dairy. I want to try going up this path right here. Figured, why not? Let's give it a go. I usually don't drive through here, and this might be the reason. But that's okay. We made it up the hill nonetheless. And also it's a good opportunity to go ahead and check out the used equipment yard. Because why not? It's always nice looking at tractors you would like to buy, potentially. There we go. And is this actually running, producing sweet milk and butter for us? I think it is. It is. How much milk does it have? Okay, that's good. Nearly 3,000 liters. Pretty good. Yeah, so both fields are... I say both. All of our fields. Why am I not driving? What's going on? Okay, that's strange. That never happened. All of our fields, I should say. Our 3 fields have been slurried, which is great. We are running low on slurry, but that's of course fine. The reason we are running low on slurry is because, well, the cows have been out to pasture this this year, really, and I think I have applied slurry this year as well, in the beginning of the year or something like that. I really don't remember. Right now it's been a few days since I've recorded last on this save. But that's completely fine. We do have quite a bit of manure that we will need to apply, I think, to the beans field. Yeah, that's where it's gonna go, because otherwise we will get fined with the red tape mod, but that's okay. So yeah, here we are in the used equipment yard. I'm gonna just slide through here before that red car comes along. A lot of harvesters today on offer. Let's park right here, because we will need to buy that fuel tank. But what do we have to browse and look at today? Okay, straight up, we have a nice case. That's a Puma, right? That's a Puma, 240. That's way too expensive for us. Nice John Deere, 3650. Is that a T7? It's a T6, 175. Wow, that's a good tractor, really. 175 horsepower. Now we don't need that much. I want something in the 125 category. What about this guy? 117. I think that's the maximum you can get for it. I think that's the maximum. It is for it goes for 72 grand. 70, yeah, 72, 73. You know, that's not bad. That is not bad. I like it. It's got a loader on already. Front weight, which we don't need. I don't know if it's a quickie or a Hauer. What about this guy? It's an older T6 95, 163 horsepower. Yeah, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. We don't need that much. Nice class right here. Another Massey. Ooh, that's a nice case. 170. Yeah, that's a bit much. The quality is really good on this. Look at the window tinting here. The quality of the vehicles here in this yard is really good. Oh, it's the tractor again without the hood or the bonnet. But they are expensive. Nice Valtra here as well. 64 grand. 110 horsepower, do you know? Do you know? I am keen on that T5. Yeah, so this is the T5 that is on sale. 83 brand new, and it only goes to 117. Yeah, so that's not good for us. What about that John Deere? Do you know? I was sticking to New Holland, seeing as this is a New Holland dealership, and I thought, you know, it's going to be nice to have this New Holland theme going on in the farm. But this 6400 for 38, 100 horsepower. Can it go? Can we upgrade it to something a bit more powerful? 6400. I think this is the one. Yeah, yeah. So 100 horsepower. That's a bit feeble. I mean, we've got 100 horsepower on our tractor right now, so yeah, that doesn't work for us. One of these could be a good shout. This just recently came out, I think yesterday. That's a very cool tractor. Very, very cool. Okay, well, No tractor for us today. I mean, this one is pretty good, really. But yeah, no tractor for us today. Let's go buy that fuel tank that I wanted to purchase. I think I have it installed. Oh, there's no one here. Okay, well, it's all good. All right, so apparently I had it. It's just in another miscellaneous category, right? You've got this miscellaneous category, you've got this miscellaneous category, and you've got this miscellaneous category, which is not confusing at all. So it is here. So let's go ahead and purchase that. I want to have it sort of, can we do like red? Yeah, so you know it's like dangerous and stuff, right? That's $1,000. And the nice thing about this is that it is hand pick-upable. Right, so if we go here, you see I cannot pick this up. So this isn't super strength, but once you fill it up, right, with fuel, you cannot pick it up by hand. So that's really cool. Really, really cool. So yeah, you would need a loader of some sort to pick it up once it's full. But that's good. Yeah, let's go see how this works. We should be able to refuel it in the petrol station right there, or diesel station, or fuel station, whatever you want to call it. Gas station. Okay, so apparently you have to be in it. So it's like a vehicle, really. And then you refuel this. Which is kind of strange, I guess, but maybe that's the way of getting around it. For it being, you know, like a separate entity, right? It's not like a trailer, which is attached to a vehicle. It's sort of like its own thing. There we go. But apparently we can refuel something with it. Not sure what it's gonna refuel, but I'm not gonna do that. Just gonna get back in the pickup. And let me just demonstrate the fact that it is not pickable or hand pickable, right? You see now it's too heavy because it weighs 400 kilograms, which is actually quite reasonable, to be fair, for a full tank of this size. But yeah, let's see if we can actually refuel our tank at the yard. It's only 144 liters, but well, it should do the job. Man, I just love the look of this farm. Right, you have the cows here, on both pastures, I want to say. Teenagers there, and then the adults there. And is this an adult that we need to move out of this pasture? It is. What are you doing here? How did you get in here? You need to go with your adult friends. Yeah, so let's do that real quick. So we go in here. Pasture field 6. Yep, there we go. We've got 2 of them. So these are, of course, dairy cows. So they're gonna go into the dairy barn. There you go. And do we have another one? I think something's wrong with the modeling. What cow is that? Who are you? You seem grown up. This is a Hereford bull. I don't see you in the menu. Hereford bull. Okay, so the model is wrong here. That's okay. We're gonna move you to Hereford. I'm not sure if they are dairy cows or beef cows. So you are a beef cow, and you will be moved to the big pasture. There we go. Perfect. Now you're with your friends. Everyone is right where they should be. Yeah, so there's a few issues with the models and pictures, but I guess I should just go by age, right? 16 months is an adult cow in this game, basically. But yeah, let's see if this fuel tank actually works. I've seen Simulation Station use it, and I thought it was really cool, and we should give it a go on our farm here. Okay, so we just go in there. Oh yeah, it says diesel, but is it going to unload Please start the engine. Is it unloading to the tank here, or... Oh, it is, yeah. Look at that. That is so cool. That is really, really cool. Again, only 440 liters, but that's, I mean, completely fine. I could do a few runs and we should be set for the upcoming year. Now we need to turn the engine off on this, basically. And now we can pick it up again. Where are we gonna put it? Whoa, it is rather heavy. For some reason, maybe it's because I dropped off from the pickup, but why don't we just store it here? Can we go in here? No, there's a collision here, but we could put it here. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. It is outside. But that's completely fine. Yeah, there we go. So we now have fuel for our vehicles again. How many liters do we have? Was this actually empty? We've got 1,000 liters here, pretty much. Perfect. Yeah, 1,000 liters is more than enough for us for the upcoming year, I do believe. So yeah, we've got nothing left to do. We got about an hour to kill before Pierre is done working on the New Holland, right? So I guess a cup of coffee is what we should be getting. Park the car in the shed. Everything is running smoothly, apart from our New Holland tractors, which are always breaking down and always have issues with servicing. Maybe I'm just jinxed. Maybe New Holland is just a jinxed brand on this map. Who knows? But yeah, let's go grab a cup of coffee, and I'll see you guys when everything is ready to go. Hopefully without any more faults, right? Well, look at that. Look who's back. The New Holland is out of service. And so far, fingers crossed, or knock on wood, everything is okay with it. Yep, it's running great. No weird messages, no weird faults. All the fluids and components are fine. Hopefully it's gonna run fine till the next service interval. I'm not sure if the regular service that I have done after the preventative service has basically reset the effects of the preventative services. I'm not sure, but well, I guess we're gonna find out in due time. I've just come here to the grain mill. We are going to deliver our well, grains. Oh no, I don't remember where the triggers are. There we go. We need to rent this place or lease it. Perfect. And yeah, we're gonna make some flour, which we will then throw into the bakery. Let's just make sure we're not selling it. Yes, we are not. That's perfect. And this is spring barley flour. We will activate you. There we go. We now need to bring in our triticale or triticale. I honestly don't know how to say that. It's just such a weird weird grain. But yeah, I wanted to talk about a recent post that I have put out on the community tab. Let's just make sure this ADS throttle threshold is set to 85%. About a series or an upcoming series I would like to do, or I thought of doing. It's on the map, the Porcupine Mountains, Michigan, I think that name is of the map. It is a really nice map. I took it for a spin, and it made me think of that maybe it's time to do a sandbox survival, somewhat start from scratch type of series. So yeah, go ahead and cast your vote. Would you like to see something like that coming to the channel or not? So far the results are a resounding yes. Seems like most of you guys, the vast majority of you, would like to see such series come to the channel. If I do decide to bring it to the channel, it's not going to be immediately. Where is the critical? There it is. It's not going to be immediately because I don't think I have the mental capacity to run 3 series at the same time again. So is the trailer gonna be enough? Yeah. This, I think, holds 18,000 liters. So yeah, if it's gonna come to the channel, it's probably gonna come once we are done with the triple threat challenge. By that point, I believe a few of the content creators that I'm sure most of you follow, that I follow, will probably have series of their own on that map. So I'm not going to be first to market, I guess I could say. But I was thinking about something with classic equipment, dare I say, old iron, and somewhat realistic. No rules, no strict rules, I should say. Just you know, have fun in a survival, start from scratch, no man's land type of map. I think it's going to be fun. There are some very cool mods for classic tractors and trucks and whatnot on itch, so that's great. I already started browsing itch, of course I did, because I mean, when you've got an idea, you better you know, put some time into it to see if it's actually feasible. The map is really nice. It feels great. It feels very into the wild, I guess I want to say, right? Just feels like you would go off on an adventure in some remote place, and there are some real cool spots to put down a secluded farm. I think I like the idea of the main starting farm, but we're not gonna use the main starting farm. I'm just looking at the front grille. It is a bit weird. You guys see the top blue part? Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. So if we were to start on that map, we will start with a complete blank slate, not the starting farm. Even though I think the starting farm there is really nice, especially the location. Let's set this to well, we don't want to be selling that. Oh wow. Okay. We do not want to be selling that. We will store all of our products there. Hopefully I didn't sell anything. Maybe I did. Maybe I did in the few minutes that this was running. That's completely fine. I think the last thing we have left to do today, seeing as we finally have the T7 out of service, is to go ahead and disk field number. I keep forgetting the numbers of the field. You will excuse me, I'm terrible with numbers. 8 and 14, yeah. That's the last thing we need to do to those fields for them to be ready to receive a new crop in the next month. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. I've got the disc attached. I'm not sure if we need the weight. I'm gonna grab it anyways. It is a New Holland weight, by the way. I've replaced it some time ago. If you guys remember, we had that generic weight. So yeah, now we have a proper New Holland weight. Actually, the weight we had was part of the TM190, right? It was like integrated into the front axle. Now it's separate, so that's great. Let's refuel the tractor before we move on to disking our fields. I'm going to show you the maintenance log from the ADS, just so you guys are in the loop. So once I was done with the maintenance here, I got that message that I showed you earlier, and I did a full defectoscopy, and you can see everything is actually in the green. It seems perfect. Not sure what's going on with that, but it does say defective consumables detected, repeat maintenance to replace faulty components. So the maintenance I did was a standard maintenance. I didn't do a preventative or preventive. Preventive, it says. Yeah, preventive. Why am I saying preventative? I'm not sure. Preventive. Yeah, so I didn't do a preventive maintenance just because it's really expensive, right? It's $2,700 compared to $930 bucks, right? 930, and everything is completely fine here. So I don't know if it resets the results of that maintenance or not. How many liters do we have left in here? 783. Okay, yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, I don't know if it resets what the preventive maintenance did. No idea whatsoever. Hopefully it doesn't. So we did get the benefits of that maintenance. Otherwise, it's just money down the drain, pretty much. Although the second maintenance is money down the drain because I should be reimbursed. Maybe I'll start reimbursing myself if something like that happens in the future, because I think it's only fair, right? If the shop that you know, takes care of your tractor makes a mistake, they should reimburse you, right? They should take part of the cost or the blame. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's get those 2 fields done.
When did we make it so cold? The air is too thick to breathe. I wonder when you're coming home at 4:05. Just where have you been? I can tell from your breath that you've been drinking. Lying seems so easy to you. Just wanna know what you're thinking. Nothing comes easy when it comes to you. You said you wanted to know me, but did you even try? All you do is find new ways to hurt me. You just wanna act like it's fine, but it's not alright. You just act like it's fine. Oh no, it's not alright. No, it's not alright. It's not alright. Remember all those good times? Was it all just a scene? Now all we do is put out the fires. It's not how we used to be. I can sit here and talk about the memories, but I guess that's not what you wanna do. So I just wanna know what you're thinking, 'cause nothing comes easy when it comes to you. You said you wanted to know me, but did you even try? 'Cause all you do is find new ways to hurt me, when you just wanna act like it's fine, but it's not alright. It's not alright.
Right, so just as the sun is setting on this glorious, glorious day in which our tractor was broken down and came back to life, our time is running out. So I'm gonna call it here. I think I'm gonna, once I'm done, I'm gonna see if there's a way to maybe upgrade this disc. I think I can upgrade it to a wider working width, and if this falls within the horsepower that I currently have, meaning this tractor, right? This is our most powerful tractor. I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna go for it so that next time, or indeed in the next episode, once we harvest the beans, the green beans, we will have a larger cultivator slash disc to work with. So that's gonna make the job a lot easier than it is right now. I believe this is a 4... doesn't say, or maybe it does. This is a 5 meters. Yeah, I think we can go to 6, maybe even 7 meters. I don't know. But in any case, thank you so very much for watching today. If you have enjoyed the episode, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button. Really helps me a lot and the channel to grow. Subscribe as well if you're new and you want to see more and you haven't done so already. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.